Hey, all you really wild animals out there. Have you ever wondered why a retriever likes to retrieve? How a sheepdog shepherds sheep? Why are puppies always playing? What's this guy growling about? And what's with all the tail wagging? Well, the answers are all ahead, so let's start sniffing. It's National Geographic's Really Wild Animals. The case of the curious canines. Ow! Hey, gang, it's me, Spin, your whirling world wanderer, here to visit some of my canine companions, dogs. Dogs are like no other animals on Earth. They're cute, they're cuddly, they wiggle, they wag, they run, they chase, they catch things, they hang out with each other. The question is, why? Why do dogs do all the doggone things they do? And why are they people's best friends? It's a doggone mystery to me. To solve it, we need a daring detective. And who would that be? Spinlock Holmes at your service. Let's commence to crack the case of the curious canines. And here to help me sniff out the clues, my trusty bloodhound, Watson. Don't forget the hand kiss. On to the mystery, my dear Watson. Down, boy. Heel, easy. Whoa! Now, we'll need some evidence to determine all the doggy details. But where to find it? I propose that we gather our canine clues by investigating the world's wild dogs, then tame dogs. Thus, we'll be able to solve the mystery of what makes your dog so, doggy. Just a minute. Oh, much better. Now you can see all of me. We'll start our sleuthing in North America. Who are these legendary wild beasts running through the forest? Let us inquire further. Canine clue number 1, the grey wolf. Wolves, like most wild dogs, live in family groups called packs. And here are the pack's newest members, young wolf pups, complete with young wolf teeth. Watch those chompers, dog breath. The adults in the pack help care for and put up with the pups. All that chasing, nipping, and tussling helps decide which pups will become leaders and which will be followers. Come on, you'll never be a leader at that rate. For all puppies, like these young golden retrievers, play isn't just fun. It helps build strong muscles and coordination. So for young dogs, play is an important part of growing up, just like it is for you. Yes, quite. Even when they're grown up, wolves sometimes snip and snarl to settle their place in the family order. Yes, it can be a dog-eat-dog world for wolves. But they need to know exactly who's in charge. That's because the leaders of the pack, called the alpha wolves, guide the other wolves on the hunt. The whole pack works as a team when hunting. That way they can capture larger animals, or prey, than they could by themselves. That means bigger helpings for everyone. Of course, bigger helpings mean bigger hooves. Ouch. Like all teammates, the pack members need to communicate. Most of the time, they let their actions do the talking. That's called body language. Check out this guy. His droopy tail tucked between his legs means he knows the other wolf is the boss. And see this wagging tail? Translation, she's happy. Ouch, oh bother. Your dog also uses lots of body language. He wags his tail when he's excited, he jumps when he wants attention, and he watches your body language because he knows who's the boss. The top dog, the alpha wolf, the pucho numero uno, you!
Out there in television land, challenged by your chihuahua, disgruntled with your Dalmatian, puzzled by your poodle. Is your pet just plain ignoring you? Well, worry no more. The Basset Buddy Body Language Institute will end your problems. We know all the moves, and we'll teach them to you, quick as a canine catches cats. You'll be howling with your hound in no time. Just send 50 dog biscuits and a chewable shoe to Basset Buddy Body Language, Box WOOF, New Canine, New Dog 1003 Wolf. Order now and get a flea and tick bath, no charge.
Could this wild call be another missing piece in the case of the curious canines? Indeed it is. It's canine clue number 2, the coyote. Like the wolves, coyotes roam the wilds of North America. They live in family packs too. Coyotes, like all dogs, use their voices to communicate, only more so. In fact, they yip and howl and bark practically all the time. A guy can't get a howl in edgewise. All this howling is called vocalization. Your dog vocalizes too, through barks and howls and growls. So, when your dog wants to talk to his neighborhood pals, don't be surprised when you hear him howl. And speaking of howling, it's hound dog time!
When a hound dog howls, sounds kinda wild to me. When a pup is on the prowl, the way he acts is a mystery. Hey dog, I wish I knew why you do those doggone things you do. Picking up anything you can chew. Hey dog, hey dog. Are you running just because you can? Or are you hungry for the chase? Maybe it's 'cause you love to play with anyone, any place. Hey dog, I wish I knew what you do, those doggone things you do. You start singing and your friends do too. Hey dog, burying a bone, rolling on your back, kicking up dirt, running with the pack. Mama's got a litter, hungry little critters. Pup is getting bigger, fatter all together now. You're a sniffing and a licking machine. When there's a sound, you're all ears. Your tail starts wagging if I'm a friend, but if you show those teeth, I'm out of here. Hey dog, give me a clue why you do those doggone things you do. You seem to know what I'm saying to you. Hey dog, hey dog, I wish I knew why you do those doggone things you do. Here, boy, I'm taking a dog, yeah. You do those dog, yeah. Hey, dog!
The case of the curious canines continues. Ever seen your dog do that? His wild cousin, the coyote, does it too. A most singular odor. By leaving his scent behind or marking a territory, a dog lets other dogs know exactly where his turf is. Your dog marks his territory, that's your backyard, to warn strangers to keep out. Wild dogs defend their territory because that's where they find food to feed their family. And for a hungry coyote, getting enough to eat can be a full day's work. For breakfast, the coyote's keen ears pick up the sound of a gopher tunneling under the snow. Whichever way the gopher goes, the coyote is sure to follow. The gopher makes a quick turn, but the coyote's right on his trail. I think he's got him. Gophers are kind of wiggly, but I hear they're rather tasty after you chew them a while. For lunch, fresh fish. These river otters have had a fine day of fishing, and they're about to celebrate with a fantastic fishy feast when this crafty coyote catches wind of their success. He invites himself over, but the otters don't seem very happy to see him, do they? And they're even less happy when he steals the main course. Some guest. But it's not always like this. Sometimes a coyote finds a hunting partner, like this badger. A badger? This evening, our dynamic duo is dining out for dinner, and the specialty of the house is ground squirrel. They see the squirrel scurry into his burrow. The badger digs at the front door, the coyote digs at the back. Whichever way the little critter tries to escape, somebody gets a squirrel burger for supper. Of course, the coyote's sense of teamwork ends when the food arrives. Sorry, badger. Better luck next time. Well, Watson, easy does it. No between meal sticks. There's still a wondrous world of canine cleverness to be uncovered. Aha! I think Watson's found a fresh trail. Here we go again. Off to Africa. By George, these tracks lead to, the Serengeti Plain. Canine clue number 3, the African wild dog. These wild dogs are not pampered like your pet pooch. When they want dinner, they have to run it down. The pack's leader has spotted a likely meal, a small calf among this herd of wildebeest. The dogs have already chased the herd for miles, and they won't give up easily. But neither will the wildebeest. Like all dogs, these wild dogs are carnivores, which means they eat meat. Just check out those choppers, especially designed for cutting meat. Most carnivores are built for the hunt, with long legs for chasing down their prey. Your dog's built like a carnivore too, because he is one. Just like the wild dog chases down fast-running prey, your dog chases a ball or snatches a frisbee right out of the air. Good catch. He still has the instinct or ancient memory to chase and hunt. That explains the mystery of why a retriever likes to retrieve. Because in his heart, he's on the hunt.
Is your fast food so fast that you can't catch it? Well, slow down and enjoy a real meat meal at Crispy Critters Carnivore Carryout. We got all the meat you can eat at prices to please even the most penny-pinching pooch. And it's guaranteed slower than you. Try our wildebeest kebabs, moose burgers, mice on rice, and more. All 100% natural. Doggy bags available on request. So come to Crispy Critters for tasty meat that's slow on its feet. Mmm.
Unable to waylay that wildebeest, the wild dogs waste no time using their wily ways to steal a meal from some unlucky hyenas. And look who's waiting back at home. Hungry wild dog pups. Ta-da! Have no fear, the takeout's here. The wild dog pups welcome their returning parents like your dog greets you. They all gather around Dad. He barfs up a batch of the food he just ate, and the pups cheerfully chow it down. Lucky for you, all you have to do is crack open a can of dog food. Canine clue number 4, the bat-eared fox. Yes, foxes are in the dog family too. This mother fox is using her enormous ears to track the sound of tiny termites tunneling right under her toes. She briskly bulldozes into their burrow, bringing back a buggy breakfast to spit up for her hungry pups. Your dog uses his canine super senses every day. He perks his ears up to here, and as far as his nose goes, a dog like Watson here can pick up some smells 100,000 times better than a human can. Yes, Watson, that's one spectacular sniffer you've got there. So where does all this curiously quirky canine cleverness lead us next? New Zealand, where one special kind of tame dog does something that no other animal on Earth can do: steer sheep. By using special wild dog qualities like speed, teamwork, and vocalization, sheep herding dogs help farmers find their flocks. The dogs follow the farmer's whistle because they think of him as their leader. This pup already has the instinct to herd, but a little training points him in the right direction. Grown-up sheepdogs have their own herding tricks. Some stare down the sheep, while others boss around their baying buddies by bouncing from back to back. Sheep herding dogs use their wild instincts to get the job done. Show some wild spirit, Watson. Whoa! Easy does it with the wildness, Watson. Looks like we're heading north to Alaska. For thousands of years, people in Alaska and other parts of the far north have traveled by dog sled. The sleds are pulled by specially trained dogs called, funnily enough, sled dogs. Like wild dogs in a pack, sled dogs work as a team. This is Susan Hayden, and these are some of her best friends. And this is Lady. She's a lone wolf who sometimes follows Susan and the sled dogs. In fact, Lady is the mother of some of Susan's dogs. Wait, a wolf? Mother of a tame dog? I do believe, dear detectives, that it's time to review our casebook. What did I, oh, that's right, thank you. Handle. There. All along our investigation, we've uncovered curious qualities common to both wild dogs and tame dogs. It seems that all canines, from the wild coyote to the tame Great Dane, share some important traits. Running with the pack, body language, vocalization, marking a territory, hunting and chasing, and super senses. But one wild dog is more significant than all the rest: the wolf. Long ago, people tamed wild wolves and made them their pets. Since then, we've bred many different kinds, or breeds, of domestic dogs, all distantly related to the wolf. Aha! The missing link! The conclusion: your pet pooch is descended from wolves. It's elementary, my dear Watson. I said Watson, not Dachshund. But there's a special bond with humans that only domestic dogs have. Sometimes it's just companionship, and sometimes it's much, much more. For people with special challenges, a dog can make all the difference in the world. This is 6-year-old Josh and his best friend, Duke.
6. 2,
Josh was born with a disease that makes his bones really weak. Josh may not be able to do all the things that other kids can, but he always has Duke.
Good boy.
Duke's there to pick up a dropped book, and he even turns on the lights when it gets dark. Now that's a real buddy. But most important of all, says Josh,
He loves me.
our dogs, our curious canine companions, truly are our best friends. Well, my canine compatriots, this case is closed. Where's my trusty bloodhound? Watson!
Side by side we walk the trail. You smile at me and I wag my tail. We're friends. I watch for signs I understand. I'll be your eyes, I'll be your hands. 'Cause we're friends. We're best friends. My spirit's wild but my heart is tame. Best friends. I'll come to you, just call my name. I'll protect you while you sleep. I'll bring your paper, herd your sheep. We're friends. All day long I'll wait for you to give you love and a kiss or two. 'Cause we're friends. We're best friends. No one loves me the way you do. Best friends. There's a special bond between us two. Best friends. I'd risk my life to stay with you. Best friends. Come on, run with me, we're family. Best friends. Well, I'm happiest when I can be your best friend. Just say the word and I'll be there. Best friends.
Well, gang, it's been a great adventure running with you and the pack. But there are lots more really wild animals all across this wonderful world of ours. So be sure to join me on our next adventure. Until then, this is your pal Spin. Spin you later.